Welcome to Keeper of Secrets Tarot. I am Gypsy Girl, here to bring you another reading for Scorpio. I thank you, Spirit, for protecting and keeping the collective safe, for protecting me and keeping me safe. Scorpio, I thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. Most of all, for showing up. I think I just want to adjust this. Sorry, Scorpio. Don't normally do this while I'm filming. Alright, I'm just going to let it be. Ooh, Seven of Wands showing itself at the bottom. Then we have the Seven of Pentacles. So the double seven here. So it's been a bit of a rough ride for you. The King of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords. So dealing with honesty and working with others and having your plans not come in as you'd like, having to make changes. Well, I'm not surprised. It's been a bit of a rough ride, but you're feeling like you want to rise above all of that, and the effort is there. You're making it. You're making that effort. You're putting it in. It comes across. And now we have the happiness card. So overcoming that disappointment again with the Eight of Wands. So having conversation. Maybe you were in a conversation about ending a relationship, and this is where you're feeling that you want to take care of things differently now. You want to make changes. And then you have the Magician card showing, so that tells me that you really want to make changes and you're waiting for the right moment to say goodbye. For some of you, for others it is making that decision to move along. Wow, these are details that are just coming at me all of a sudden. But then that's what I ask for when I clean the deck. I want to bring in that energy for Scorpio. Having a bit of trouble with the cut here, so you're still not decided on what angle to take to move on, for those of you who want to move on, and others of you are looking into how you can make the best of a situation and being honest and having that conversation is the answer. Again, we have the King of Cups to reflect off of the Queen of Cups. So being that it's going to take everything in you, the courage, the love, and that you could bring yourself to have that communication with the next person. It's quite precise, these messages, so I hope that they do reach those of you who are seeking. Thank you, Spirit, for protecting and keeping the collective safe, for protecting me and keeping me safe. Scorpio, I thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. Most of all, for showing up. Again, the deck is splitting open on the Fool with the Four of Cups. So taking that leap of faith and wanting to really start over, probably with someone else, meaning it's a new person because you've had enough of something, and what you thought you had turned out to be something else, or what you thought you were getting, it just turned out to be something else, and you're feeling distracted. What you know love to be and what you had is making you feel like a fool for some, and for others that's not what I want. Like, you've come through something as a relationship goes that has put you in a perspective of you want to start something new, whether it is with the same person or you want to move off into a brand new relationship and put things back in order with a particular person, or just to put things back in order in your own life where you've decided that you just want to go off on your own. And then we have the King of Cups coming back, showing with that Two of Pentacles. So having the courage to face whatever it is that you went through with particular parties. And again, for those of you who are just I've made up my mind. I don't want this anymore. I know what I want. I want to move on. You will. Scorpio, quite a bit of a mouthful there. Feeling like I did the same kind of energy for Leo. So could be that you're dealing with a Leo if you want to take a look at that read. The energy feels quite similar. The deck that I'm using is the Witches Tarot, and the spread that I'm using is the 7-card spread. So it's basically all about you and where you've been and what's brought you to this point today. Here we are, the past. I just want to make sure it's lined up so that you can see. I don't have too much room coming down here. Okay, just leave it like this. So Hangman is the first position, which is from the past to what's happened in the past to bring you to where you are now. And you've come to realize you've been either held back or you were holding yourself back, depending on the situation where others were making you see in a different light, or you yourself have gone in and decided, I want to take a different angle on this particular situation, whatever it was. You've come out the wiser for it. It's helped you to make up your mind, in other words, where I don't want this, I want this now. I've had enough of that, I want something else, and giving you that momentum to move into your future. The second card is present day, where you have choices. So you're realizing that you have choice, and you know that you need to make the choice. You know that you can. You are very aware of the consequences to your choices, or the consequences have brought you to make a choice. Here is where you are now. So you are faced with choice in itself, or really going over what you've gone through and making out the choices that you want to make, like choosing. In other words, I want this, I want that, don't want this, don't want this, putting things in order, in other words, knowing what is available to you, in other words. The future card here is the 3 of Cups. So feeling like you can move forward and have that completion, knowing that you can step into something new and have a completion with the choice that you make that's going to take you to where you want to be, because you're feeling confident enough that you can express how you feel in making the choice. And the future card, this is the future card. The act or action that needs to be taken is just that. You need to speak about it. You need to reach out. You need to set your sights higher, seeing that what you want to communicate can be communicated on a level where you can celebrate that, where it is going to be accepted because of the choices that you're making, and knowing that the choices that you are making is worthy, or worth your while, in other words. Here we have other people, and how they are affected by you, or how they affect you. And here is where the truth comes out, because you're able to gather up the strength to speak and express and move forward, because doing that, taking that act, or setting things in motion, declaring your choice, or at least communicating that you are aware of your choices, the next person or people around you that you're dealing with, they have no choice but to accept and either go with you or move away from you. But it will be made known that you are, or that you do mean business, in other words. And when I say business, I don't mean that literally. It just means that you're not standing down, you're not stepping back, and you're not letting anybody walk over you. You're taking control of what needs to be taken control. You're setting yourself up to have a positive outcome, in other words, because the 3 of Cups here is suggesting that you are very aware of the choices available to you, and you want to celebrate that. And the people that you were dealing with are seeing that you are a force to be reckoned with. It's very positive, this read. Here we have the obstacle is in having the truth. It's in reaching out and telling this truth. So whomever you're dealing with is either being called out or they're backing off, and they're not wanting to stir with you. They don't want to set you off. It's interesting. They know that you are a force to be reckoned with, and they don't want to get into an argument with you. They prefer to back off and not say anything at all, because they know that if they do speak, they must come with the truth. And for those of you who are waiting for this truth, it may or may not come, because here we have a stalemate. You have put yourself into a position of, I will take nothing but the truth, because that is what is blocking the next person or particular individuals that you were dealing with. Again, they see you as a force to be reckoned with. They're not willing to, they're not able to tell lies to you anymore. If they were in that position, you've become strong enough, and you've gathered enough information, or you've become intelligent enough. You've been granted certain information that opens up doors for you now. It opens up your view on the truth, that you are in a position to accept nothing but the truth. Because this is an obstacle for the next person or a certain group of people that you're dealing with. The final outcome is, again, the Wheel of Fortune taking you to a higher level. So you are able to start anew, and the deck split on Eight of Swords. So it's a change of mindset. Again, this is all you moving forward and being able to cut through the lies and see the truth and recognize who is who in your circle, and being able to stand on your own and say, I want to go off and do my own thing. I want, and knowing what you want, making the choice, and celebrating that, because good fortune is on its way to you. Scorpio, pretty direct there. I hope these messages are coming through for you. Whatever your situation, it is a positive end. See what Spirit has to offer you as guidance through the runes. Using the Witches Familia Runic Oracle, so it is more to confirm what's been going on and get advice from Spirit in how you're dealing with what has happened to you, the way to show you the growth that you've come through. You've expanded. You've come to a position where people see you as someone to reckon with, and they're not trifling with you, because they know that your capability is in sussing them out, and they don't want to be brought out into the light. They prefer to hide away from you. All right, let's take a random card. Suilo, there it is. It's beautiful. And then we have Perthro there. See that snake, that healing. Oh boy, let's take a look in there. You're able to maneuver, and you're able to find the truth where the lies are hiding the truth or camouflaging it. Again, you're able to call out, you call out whoever it is that, whatever it is you went through that put you in a stalemate, whether it is of your own choice, where you took information and you sat with it, or some situation took place and stopped you in your tracks, where you had to see the truth for what it was. Could have been painful, but you've been through quite a bit, as we could see from the first cards that fell out, or through the shuffle. Let's see the Suilo. Yeah, that's the second layer. Okay. It's the action that you've taken. This is action to be taken. So let's see the 32. The sun flashes. So again, with the truth, standing in your integrity and then stepping up and saying, I'm not taking this anymore. I know what I need to know, and I'm making my choices. and moving on, moving forward. It's reflecting off of the sun. See, the sun flashes off of the brilliant feathers of the kingfisher as he bursts from the water, droplets sparkling like diamonds filled with pure life. Force the vibrant, tight little bird. Oh no. Let me start that again. Droplets sparkling like diamonds, filled with pure life force. The vibrant little bird has boundless energy and overflows with well-being. So again, reflecting off of that, those 8 wands there. So it holds within it the radiance of the sun. It is the energy of life, strength of character, and completeness. This rune speaks of clear vision, the victory of good over evil, and light dispelling the dark. Good fortune and positivity await you. You have the energy to overcome any challenges and achieve your life goals. See, it is only for the good. Whatever it is that you have pulled away from or pulled back from, Spirit's doing that to help you and guide you so that you can make better choices, and you are doing so. And because you are doing that, the Wheel of Fortune turns in your favor. So it's complemented by the Perthrow. Let's see. That is quite a card, this one. Yeah, again, it is dealing with higher level of understanding with the snake. It's changing, it's transforming. It's a 28. Yes. It says a two-headed snake with her third eye open is able to see all that is fated and has yet to manifest. Living between the known and unknown, she counts prophecy as her domain. Cosmic and primal laws unfold before her, and she moves between their patterns, playing out her unique journey with the choices she makes of her own free will. Again, I'm not going to go over what I said, just play it back and see how this fits with you. Perthrow, like Iwaz, is a deeply mystical rune and deals with the fundamental mysteries of the universe, such as the flow of individual and collective fate. You are a force to be reckoned with, is what I did say. The arrival of Perthrow in the reading is a good omen, if an outcome is yet unknown. It represents individual choice interacting with fate. There is an underlying joyfulness to this rune. It is also a birthing rune connected to woman's mysteries, which, given the inherent risks and initially unknown outcomes, again with the Wheel of Fortune, it is probably why it was also connected to gambling for the ancestors. You see, again, it is unknown because you are yet to make a choice. Scorpio, I leave it there. I thank you again for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. Until our next read, love and light.